So guys, this is what I have done today. We spoke for a little bit about if we should have the thing as first person or third person. So to test it out, I made this map. Well, this is the usual map, okay? But I added loads of I added this roof here, and I added this roof here, but then I made this whole building. Okay, so I made this whole building, but when you fly inside the building, this here is 2 blocks tall, you can see there, so that's 6 feet tall, so that's 6.5 foot or 6 foot and a bit. And I made this ramp. I just copied this ramp, so the person has to jump up. The person has to jump up here. You'll see her walking around. You'll see the mannequin walking around, and I put lights in. So basically, this is to emulate if we're going to make a multi-story building in our game. Now, the thing is, look, when I start the game, look where the camera is. See, the camera starts off here. I'm going to stop this again. I'm going to go into here, and this target arm length was 400. I'll recompile this whole thing, and then when I press play again, it's very far back. Okay, so now here's the difference. Here's why I did this. When the mannequin runs around the place here, see the way the camera's back here? Everything works totally fine here, okay? The mannequin can't, we're squished up against against the mannequin there, which is actually good, okay? So if there's something over the mannequin's head there, we can see it. However, if we go into an enclosed area, and if the mannequin stands up against the wall, it's kind of maybe a bit messier, maybe, but this really shows up when the mannequin goes up here and goes in this house. Now the camera is effectively outside the door, and then the camera pops inside the door. So once the camera loses sight of the mannequin, the camera moves. Okay, so we can go up here, and then the camera flies inside the door. This is all good and all, but then the camera will fly around here. So it just means that the camera is pretty jerky from this point of view. So I found out what setting this is. This setting is, I'm going to stop this. This setting is this target arm length. If I set this to 200, okay, recompile, start the game again. Whoops, move this sideways. Now look, we're a lot closer. And then when I move in here, the camera is definitely more comfortable following the mannequin around the place. So in other words, and this gives us, you can imagine if there's a toolbox here, you can open the toolbox. If there was someone else here, they can open this. If there's a combat system, I don't know how we would do the combat. We have to just try that out. But if it was first person, it would be one thing. But you both have played enough first and third person games to be able to come up with an opinion on that. But basically, camera wise, which is the thing that I was worried about, we can do it. Okay, we can set we know the setting, we know what to do. This actually looks quite nice from this point of view as well. The camera follows nice and close. We can do it, and that's it. So it's whatever you want to, first person or third person.